This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can be a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help you find options within your budget. Try it today at progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
Hi, I'm Sam Payne, host of the Appleseed Podcast. This season, imagine this: a crackling fire, a mug of cocoa, and family gathered around a great story. All you need is the fire and the cocoa. We'll take care of the stories. Join us in every episode of the Appleseed Podcast for folk tales, fairy tales, family stories, tall tales, and more, shared by some of the country's most beloved storytellers, and just right for gathering around. Make it a Christmas season to remember with the Appleseed Podcast. Find the Appleseed wherever you get your podcasts.
The Library of Lost Time is a Strong Sense of Place production.
Coming up, a new book from the author of Station 11.
A story about what it would be like if we could save and trade our memories like JPEGs.
Plus, our distraction of the week. I'm Mel.
I'm Dave. This is the Library of Lost Time.
My new book pick of the week is The Sea of Tranquility by Emily St. John Mandel. The story begins at a dinner party in the British countryside in 1912. So already, I'm in.
Sure.
Other threads of the story take place on Vancouver Island, in 2020 Brooklyn, a moon colony in 2203, and the year 2401, when a time-traveling detective is hired to investigate a mysterious musical glitch experienced by the characters across time.
A musical glitch?
Yes. If you've read Mandel's previous novels, Station 11 and The Glass House, you know she's a master of creating complete worlds populated with characters that feel lived in. That is a special kind of magic. The Sea of Tranquility by Emily St. John Mandel is out now.
My book is The Candy House by Jennifer Egan. Jennifer Egan is probably best known for A Visit from the Goon Squad. That book won the Pulitzer Prize in 2011 and was named one of the best books of the decade by Entertainment Weekly. In The Candy House, an executive discovers how to store memories. Every memory you've ever had can be stored and traded with others.
Seems like it could be fun to get some of other people's memories.
And also dangerous.
Definitely.
This is a character-driven sci-fi book that jumps through times and writing styles and perspectives. You might want to read it with a friend just to talk about it. If you're curious about the book, you can read or listen to an excerpt by going to her site, jenniferegan.com. We'll put a link on our site. The Candy House by Jennifer Egan is in bookstores now. And now, our distraction of the week.
I'm going to guess that when I say the name Salvador Dali, you do not think of food.
No, mostly I think of his eccentric mustache and the melting clocks.
It turns out that the surrealist painter threw legendary dinner parties. The most infamous has to be his 1941 bash, known as the Surrealistic Night in a Surrealist Forest. Guests were instructed to dress in costumes inspired by their dreams. His wife Gala hosted from a massive king-sized bed.
Dali was married to a woman named Gala?
Of course he was. The hotel ballroom was transformed into a magical grotto and decorated with thousands of real fir trees. Live monkeys and baby lions borrowed from the San Francisco Zoo scampered around the room. And guests included Alfred Hitchcock, Bing Crosby, and Bob Hope. The first course was fish served in a satin high-heeled shoe. Soul. You get it?
Yeah.
Good joke.
It's kind of a dad joke served in an artist's frame. As usual, getting curious about Dali led me down a deep rabbit hole of things that I was previously ignorant about. Although Dali was wildly successful as a fine artist, he used to do work for the Gap and Vogue, and he designed the logo for Chupa Chups, the Spanish confectioner.
Chupa Chups.
Chupa Chups.
It's so fun to say.
It is. And my journey ended by looking at a joint project he did with Walt Disney.
I mean, that's an obvious pairing.
It's a surrealistic animated short about a ballerina. They did not finish it during their lifetimes, but Walt's nephew got it done in 2003, and now you can see the whole 6 minutes online. It will stay with you.
Visit strongsenseofplace.com/library for links to all the good stuff about Dali and that wild dinner, and to learn more about the books we mentioned.
Thanks for joining us in the Library of Lost Time. Remember to visit your local library and your independent bookstore to lose some time yourself.
Stay curious. We'll talk to you soon.
Have you ever heard about the 19th century French actress with so many lovers that they formed a lovers' union? Or what about the Aboriginal Australian bandit who faked going into labor just to escape the police, which she did escape from them. It was a great plan. How about the French queen who murdered her rival with poison gloves? I'm Ann Foster, host of the feminist women's history comedy podcast, Vulgar History. Every week, I share the saga of a woman from history whose story you probably didn't already know, and you will never forget after you hear it. Sometimes we re-examine well-known people like Cleopatra or Pocahontas, sharing the truth behind their legends. Sometimes we look at the scandalous women you'll never find in a history textbook. Listen to Vulgar History wherever you get podcasts. And if you're curious, the people I was talking about before, the Australian woman is named Marianne Bugg, and the French actress was named Rochelle, no last name, just Rochelle. And the queen who poisoned her rival is Catherine de' Medici. I have episodes about all of them.